YouTube, I'm wearing this hat because my hair does not look good today, but it makes it look cute in the hat. Addressing the new intro and the channel name. My name is not Jade. Do not refer to me as that anymore. Forget that part of the channel ever existed. We are in a new era of Rain. Yeah. So welcome to Rain at Home. Hi, I'm Rain, and this is my fucking channel, bitch. I wanted to chat about the club a little bit. I should probably wait until I have a couple more shifts under my belt, but I just wanted to give my first impressions and like kind of chit chat about how it's gone. So I've only worked 2 shifts. My first shift, I worked with a couple of other waitresses. I basically met all the other waitresses on my first shift. My second shift, I was the only waitress, so I ended up kind of running the whole show. Like I said, they throw you to the dogs. I don't know shit. I've never waitressed in my life. I've only ever done retail, overnight stocking. Most of my jobs, I don't have to deal with people in that way. This is my first like actual waitressing job, but it's super low key. I just have to remember people's drink orders if they get food, which we don't usually have people ordering food like that. I spent so much time researching on how to be the world's greatest stripper, and I didn't prepare myself on what it's like being a server in the club. Started watching a couple of YouTube videos about serving in the club and heard some really good advice, and one of them was look at your club's cover fee, and that should let you know what kind of club you are working at. So if your club has like a $5 cover fee, your customers are going to be a little cheap. If your club has a $20 cover fee, you're probably dealing with some ballers, right? But they're also expecting a certain kind of service, right? My club has no cover fee. You can just walk in like it's goddamn Chuck E. Cheese. My club has no cover fee. Take that into consideration when I explain the stories and narratives that have been placed in my life since I've started working. I actually wrote out this cute little thing, so I'm gonna read it, okay? My first day was intimidating. I wasn't sure about my heels. I was nervous to put on the waitress outfit. My manager is a dick, but it's born out of his own stress. No one gave me a playbook, which I expected, and approaching customers on my first day was intimidating. But G and V watched out for me and walked me through as best they could for how drunk they were getting. That's the bartender and the waitress. 3 customers that I sat down with and talked to were very interested in me, and I was surprised by how beautiful and gorgeous they kept saying I was. I even got a $20 tip, but he was very handsy. I'm wearing tights and a bodysuit, so it doesn't feel like I'm being touched, but it is a very touchy, handsy club, let me tell you. I left the end of my shift with a quarter-size blister on my left pinky toe and a giant piece of self-actualization on my shoulders. My second shift, I arrived early, took my time getting dressed, met my other manager, who's younger and a lot more chill. Another day of handsy older customers, but still tipping me. I was working by myself, so running around started to become a lot, but I protected my little toes and the ball of my feet better. Still getting told how pretty I am, and even getting chosen and tipped over dancers. I was a lot better at communicating, checking in on everyone who needed drinks, money, food, or refills. I was on it, all while keeping an older customer waiting on me for conversation. He said he's never mentioned half of this stuff to anyone in here, and he was over the moon when I brought up that I love to go camping. I made blah blah blah, tip out is 15, and then I spent 50 on a new pair of heels, which better be arriving today because I have to work tomorrow, and I'm so pissed because those shoes were supposed to be here anyway. Once again, I felt really seen. I know it's weird to say that, but I grew up fat. No one ever gave me compliments. No one wanted to tell me I was pretty. No one wanted to date me. I never got that outward validation from the world that I was even higher than like a 5 or a 6, simply because of my weight. And now these men are saying I'm real curvy, which I know what they mean. So for the first time in my life, I'm like, oh, I don't think I even need to like touch my face with plastic surgery. It's not just the older customers. It's like every man I walk up to can't take their eyes off me. And now I'm even noticing it outside too, at like Walmart or the gym. I'm being stared at. Ending my shift, I felt like I did my job 92%. Now is just learning the hustle, and my looks carry me, luckily. That pretty much sums up my first 2 shifts. My first shift, I wasn't nervous, I was calm, but my manager was making me nervous because he's just one of those micromanaging ass motherfuckers. And I'm like, okay, me and you are gonna have some problems. Club has no cover fee, so that really changes my opinion of a lot of the things that I'm seeing in this club. You know, the first season of The Bear? That's what my club feels like. It feels like this place shouldn't be running like this. How are we open? That's how it feels. Day 1, I did not know how to handle the questions that the customers were asking me. They were asking me such deep, intimate questions about like why I even want to work here or what I do at home. And of course, you're trying to like keep your private life private, but then they're being so like inquisitive about your life, so it's hard to like not have an answer right away. I've been recently reminded of the definition of the word negging, and there was absolutely a customer that was like negging me and just kept asking like my motivations for wanting to work here. And every time I was like, because I've always wanted to, because this is what I want to do, like blah blah blah, he just wouldn't accept that as a fucking answer. He's like, I own these restaurants and I cut hair and I met all these celebrities, like washed up fucking celebrities that no one would fucking know unless they were literally your old ass age, you dumb fuck. Get out of my face. Like, it was so like, I didn't fucking ask what you do. I didn't ask who you've met. I didn't ask who you are. You're the one in my face, like showing me your followers and showing me who you've met and this and that. And it's like, of course you're a successful fucking businessman. You're in your 50s. It's just the way he was negging me about like my own life motivations and decisions and making me feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing or something, and just being so, it's like, it's free to get in here and you're not tipping me and you're just fucking negging me and you're just like gloating in my face about what you've done and who you've met, and then you want to like neg me about my young life. It still is affecting me, but now that I know he was negging me, it's like, that's why. I left that conversation feeling exhausted. Lesson learned, I'm not sitting and talking with him again. He didn't even fucking tip me. Like, you just bitched me out for no reason. Ew. Hey, new location. I just thought this would be an interesting spot to film. Very handsy club, and I don't think that's typical. I don't think that's normal. Again, think season 1 of The Bear. My club is a little crazy. So I've been groped and touched and hugged. My neck has been kissed. I've only worked 2 shifts, baby. And my first shift, I had no sense of like self-preservation. And now I know, like, if talking to a customer is starting to feel exhausting, like, that's when I just need to be like, I need to go check on my other tables, like, blah, 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 like, get the fuck out of there, because, oh my God, like, it was feeling so exhausting having to, like, answer his questions, and I'm literally answering honestly, but he's just, like, not accepting it as the truth, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, like, I don't have kids because I don't want kids. I work at the strip club because I've always wanted to work at the strip club. Like, I don't have a boyfriend because I don't want a boyfriend. What the fuck do you want from me, dude? Like, I don't make sense to you. I don't give a fuck. Like, holy shit. From the position that he's this, like, older man that's gonna put me on game, but you're just trying to get me to come in your car, literally. Other older man, he seems nice, but he was super handsy. And now that I've experienced another shift and another, like, high-paying customer that was tipping me a lot, that was not as handsy as the first guy, I'm like, oh, yeah, mama, we got boundaries to establish, because I'm just thinking, like, I guess this is what I have to do. Like, I have to make them think that I'm, like, into them. But that's what confuses me, too, is I'm like, you're an older man, and in the club, I'm 24. So do they really want to go out with me? Do they really think I want to, like, be their girlfriend? I'm like, you do understand this would only ever be like a sugar baby situation, and in which I do not want to do anything physical with you. Like, I don't know. It's a little wild to me that these grown men think that my 24-year-old ass is into them actually. And the way that I have already been, like, asked to hang out outside of the club and, like, asked for my number. Girl, 2 shifts. Girl, 2 shifts. And I was not ready on my first day to, like, respond to these kind of questions and shit. The other crazy thing that happened was this 25-year-old boy from Egypt was touching me like I was a dancer. And I'm like, baby, I'm a server. Like, do you need a drink? I can go get you a drink. He was kind of cute, so... But no, I was putting my foot down with him because I'm like, baby, you're acting all kinds of wild. I have 3 shifts coming up this weekend. So that should be really interesting. I'm sure I'll have a lot more stories to tell you guys. I literally almost want to make a podcast just to dissect individually each conversation I'm having with my customers, because I should make this clear. I'm a leftist, free Palestine. Like, I am left down boots. Like, I am Hassanabi head, okay? Like, so I'm in this environment where I'm dealing with some men, okay? Some fucking MAGA voting men. So my leftist ass, who's fully aware of, like, the capitalist system in which we are under the thumb of billionaires, like, I'm tapped in, okay? And I'm in this environment with these fuck-ass men that think I don't know shit, and then I have to pretend like I don't know shit. But at least I have my home space to come back and process. And I know I said I'm going through a breakup and it's complicated, but I am still cordial with the person that I live with. And that person is very beneficial to me at this moment in time in being able to discuss these toxic conversations and moments in the club with someone outside of the club that can understand the nuances of, like, misogyny, the power play, age, money, everything at play, where these men are viewing me as, like, this younger girl who, like, needs money, and so they can kind of exploit that out of me. And then the only thing that I can exploit is, like, their need to satisfy their hunger with me. That's all I can do is just exploit the fact that they want me bad. But that's the whole game I gotta learn, is how to deny, but in, like, a very sweet way, where it's like, oh, baby, like, I wish, I don't know about, like, outside of the club. Like, all my friends just tell me to, like, keep everything in the club, and I'm just trying to follow that advice. Like, I don't know. Stupid. Future lessons for the club is establishing stronger boundaries. Also, I have to kind of go back on the customers that have already passed those boundaries and kind of reestablish some shit. But I'm not gonna tolerate anybody that doesn't respect my boundaries. Like, there's gonna be future customers, there's gonna be future money. I don't need your $20 today. Psh, bitch. Again, free cover fee. Y'all motherfuckers are just walking in here, okay? So y'all don't even pay to get in, so y'all can keep that. Today is my day off, and then I work tomorrow. Today, I think I need to stretch, do my Pilates. I do need to get back to floor work and working on stripping, because ultimately I do still want to be a stripper. It's the money. I think serving, there's no world in which serving competes with dancing financially. And I do want to be a better dancer because, girl, there's Miami, there's Atlanta, like there's money on the table. Go get it. This club is very handsy, but this club is not, it's my entry level club. It's my first club. And so I don't think I'll dance in this club. It's very touchy. I think I'll dance in a club that has a bit more of a reputation and a money throwing club. People don't throw money in this club. And I know that there's specific kind of clubs that they have different cultures, but yeah, people don't throw money in this club. And I'm like, if I'm going to dance, it's going to be somewhere else, but I'm just getting my feet wet in this club. But that's it. I'll keep it short with you guys. Thank you for following me, subscribing, whatever the fuck. I will see you in the next one. I'm back, bitches. I'm so excited. I'm feeling really good, and I love life.